All right, we're here with Sam Bogner. He top 32'd with his mermail deck. Just dropped his cards. All right, Sam, take it away, man.
Okay. This is for the new format, so it's a little different. But still, one of the Undying and one of the controller. I tested with all kinds of varieties of this, but I just decided to put this in here for now because I made it at like 3 in the morning. And then for the Atlanteans,
I was helping you.
Yeah, we were both sitting there like, oh, I should run this. That's all I was running for this tournament. I wanted the infantry just because Geargia and other decks that just can make beaters constantly every turn. I didn't want to have to worry about having to make a rank 4 to get over them. I just wanted to be able to pop it and move on with my turn because they can just constantly reoccur like their Gigants and whatnot. And also, I was really worried about Kaiser Coliseum, and that just lets me get around Kaiser. That was honestly the main reason for it, and because Dugan was sitting there and we were both smiling and putting stuff on my deck. So that's pretty much all I wanted. I only ran one of that because I don't really think it's as good anymore, but I still wanted the access to the rank 4s. And I'm running salvages, so I didn't want to waste my graveyard and then not have a target for the salvages.
Right.
Because this was the main point of my deck, basically. I just made it more like Synchro, just because I think this card's stupid, but I'll get to like the main reason I wanted to run it later. Yeah, I run the salvages with this, and it just lets you, you know, you can get around the back row or like their monster or like the Kaiser before you even really start doing anything, and then move on with your turn, and it's just too good. So then the mermail's 3 of her, obviously.
Yep.
The 1 of her, because it's not very good.
You know,
I decided to cut it to 1.
People were running it at 3. I don't know if you want to try that or not.
No, you don't need it. It's not very good.
Hey, Dylan, hey, CJ.
Yeah.
3 of him.
We have a guest entrance here, Matt Boshin with his hands in the air. All right, going back to
I ran
deck profile.
3 pike 2 turds. The turds was like I didn't really use it. It sucks now, kind of. I really just used it to get her back on like awkward turns. Like every once in a while, you're still gonna pull off the combo, but it's just so lackluster because you're really only gonna be doing it one time.
Yeah.
So that was kind of 3 because he's the best card in the deck now easily, and then 1 and 1. With the salvages, there were times where I wished I would have had the 2 in there, but the salvage was used mostly to keep reoccurring stuff for the Fishborg, and then I just like this card too much, especially against like Boojins, where you can hit the crane out of their hand, and it's really good in the mirror match. So
yeah, that's.
And then the 1.
The 1 of title.
Yeah, because he's also bad.
The 1 of everything in this deck.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so the 3 of this sphere, I didn't run Squall because I chose to run 2 Called the Haunted, which was fantastic. Getting your beaters back and getting Pike back and like triggering effects and getting Lind is amazing because they'll blind it or you know, whatever, and then you just trigger it. Yeah, you still get Lind's effect. It makes it easier to synchro and exceed. It's kind of in place of the gun. I just want to try it for fun. For the main reason is a monster I have in my extra deck, which is Duorn. I'll show you this combo later because it's really stupid. I ran 2 of these still. But there weren't. I wasn't running into as many Bistolers. I kind of really didn't need these over chain. Like it's still good, obviously, but I don't know. I wasn't like
maybe like 1 breakthrough 2
yeah.
chain.
I wasn't as sold on it as I used to be. I have to mess with the ratios, but and then I just ran those 2. I don't feel like you need a lot of traps in the deck because I feel like the more traps you have, the more it slows it down. The only reason I ran this was because we made this at 3 in the morning and I didn't have time to actually test anything. And I was just thinking, well, if I just hit my salvage as quick as possible, I can overpower them with card advantage so fast that it won't even matter if they get another turn. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, cause if you plus off this and then you hit a salvage or another one of these, like you're gonna plus again, and you just, it worked pretty well, but I don't know if I keep running them.
Right.
I'm never gonna run Upstart. I hate that card, but and then the only spells I ran was the 3 Typhoon and then the double salvage. This was never dead. It was absolutely perfect, especially with the Fishborg. I liked it a lot, and the Fishborg also, you can make Leo so easy. If you just grab, you go Pike on the end of their turn after the, after your Lin dies, you grab the Pike, do a gun combo or whatever you want to do, and then grab the Fishborg, and you have a play for like a Leo for next turn or whatever you want.
The Leo's pretty good.
Yeah. Or the best card, which is Duorn. What?
I said I don't see any guns.
I actually had a guy make beals on me that day, and I made Armory Arm on my Leo, and I was just sitting there, and, well, he ended up killing me, so.
Why did you...
Beals is a bitch of a card. I ran my locals build, which is complete...
Yeah, no,
what complete shit.
I don't even know Beals, like, second. Doesn't he gain the attack?
He gains the attack, so he would have been at 41.
So he just goes up to whatever your attack is?
Yeah, and then he had just attacked over Leo, and then... Well, at the time, he didn't have Beals. He had...
I thought you made it into that.
No, he had the Battle and Boxer guy had 3,800 attack, so when I attack over it, he'd take 3,800.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Did
but
you know pikes are real fish?
They're all real fish. Oh,
they
you're
really?
such a little retard.
we got Matt Boshin here again. Guess Boshin.
Did you know pikes are real fish? Oh, you're something.
It actually says, you know,
They're all based off of fish.
Are they? No.
actually, you know, Teus is a,
He's actually a prehistoric armored.
nope,
fish.
he's a dinosaur. You know that?
No.
They're all
He's a-
prehistoric. All the big ones are prehistoric.
He's a dinosaur with lots of dick. Anyway, continue.
Is it a real fish?
Yes, a megalodon.
Megalodon, you little dumb shit.
Oh.
You little dumb shit. And there's little dumb shit number 2. Woo! Dumb shit!
That's big dumb shit.
He's the first one. He's the first one.
All right.
Alright.
One trite,
Yep.
one Bahamut, because I wanted to make more room for the synchros.
We're
The
gonna
only
trade.
one I ran doubles of was 2 Dweller, and it wasn't even because of like a mirror match or anything, because I didn't care about that. It was just because if I can get out a field of like smaller cards like Lind and whatnot against Boojins and then make this, essentially like I'm going to ram my Lind into Yamato. Okay, it's going to be 19 because of this card. They're going to have to crane it or whatever, and then it's going to die and another one's going to come out, which is
it's gonna be
going to be
2,000.
stronger than Yamato no matter what. Yeah, that's what it meant. I was thinking 400. It's going to be 2,000. They're going to have to drop the crane. It dies. I instantly get another one off of Lynn. They're going to have 2 cranes for that, and then I can attack with this or whatever else I have. So,
Right.
I mean, like,
Dweller's
it
pretty
works.
good.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I didn't really need it, to be honest. So, the one of that,
Chain.
like, I don't know, it's good, but it's whatever. It's not as good anymore because you can't just, like, I feel like you get one good gunplay for a 4, and then that's about it for a while. Like,
Yeah.
being realistic about it. You can't just spam it every turn. So sometimes like I felt like this was wasted. I just wanted to undyne the title. It wasn't too good. The one honor arc, yeah, you need that. I didn't make this all day. I don't know. It's stupid. It's a good card, but like I just didn't need it. Nor did I. Like I said, you get like one rank 4 play basically right now that actually is at a good time, and I didn't want to make him, but it's whatever. 2 of him, just mirror match. People are playing like dragons and shit like that. Geargia, this worked really well. I was either gonna do that or double Draco. That was definitely a good choice. The one big eye, one Draco. And then,
Tell me about your last regionals.
what about it?
What all did you play?
Well, this is the deck profile,
I
and
played like Fire Fist, Geargia, mirror match.
How'd you do against
plenty harpies.
heroes?
Oh, that hero guy! Don't even get me started with that motherfucker.
Paralyzed.
Cheating piece of shit. Anyway, Duloran, that was like the whole main point of the deck, honestly, was Duloran and then Gungner. But I'll go over that in a second. What? Say how?
No, I said ow.
Oh.
I had a cramp in my leg.
Okay, and then Leo, like you can still, I still have the controller in here, but a lot of times I made Leo with Fishwork, because you can't normal summon the Fishwork. Like before he goes to the graveyard, people think Leo's just gonna die, but
Alright, let's see Leo quick. I'm gonna zoom in on this.
why? What do you?
Because people don't know and understand, he's a 3,100 body that cannot be targeted. Alright?
Why would people not?
He's crazy. I played Leo so many times, people are like, dude, what the fuck's that card? And I'm just like,
Really?
it's,
Brock
3,100.
Lesnar.
This is Brock Lesnar's underwear. Here,
So good.
Smell it.
Tokens. Why didn't I have that
There you go.
The Brock Lesnar. Okay. God, I don't even
side.
know what that fucking side is. This was too long ago. It's ages ago. The Crow for the mirror and the Boojins and the stuff and Dark World and all that. shit.
Everything.
I keep troll siding this, but it keeps being like the best card in my side deck. Trigodia. I side against the mirror against Geargia. Like I was trolling completely, but like with the tuners and whatnot, I just wanted to use this, and it was really good. It actually won me 2 games like straight up. 2 maxi. I won 2 in hand because I sold them and I suck. I had alties. Damn it! Why you make me so upset? Now I'm gonna have to buy them.
2 debunk.
2 debunk. Just the one Crow 2 debunks is perfect.
Who would have thunk?
One Vayne is just because you can't actually like dragons are stronger than you. So this was just like I put the warning and the bandies and basically have 2 warnings just to stop dragons. That was for like dragons, Geargia, mirror match. That's a pretty good card. It works with Lin too. So I wish I would have had that main deck. There's so many Geargia. I played so many Geargia. That was good. I
Dark
said that a
Order.
lot though, so no explanation
Malcat.
there. Yeah, that was. I don't like Dust Tornado because the Boojins are gonna be playing Decree and shit like that. My Dust Tornadoes are dead, so I wanted to have a card that I could just use when I had it.
Right.
Get rid of Kaiser and whatnot. So there's that. And then the last 2 cards, I felt like I had to explain since Duganov will never trust me. Zombie World.
That's so
I
good.
do side Zombie World.
Zombie World, he doesn't side it, everybody. Alright? I was playing Frogs the other day, and he fucking dropped Zombie World on me.
And he threw this huge.
And then I got really mad, and I punched him in the throat.
And
So
told me
right
don't
there,
say
right in his little
this.
fucking cocksuckers.
Anyway,
Pissed me off so bad.
Oh, and now we need deck lists.
Yeah, DNA surgery, like, oh yeah, deck check. DNA surgery is too slow in my opinion, and like it gives prophecy in decks like that a chance to still counter it. And like Boojins, if they run Decree, then your DNA surgery is worthless. But basically, I can play this out of my hand, and their cranes and their rabbits and all that shit are completely fucking dead, and you can just kill them. Why?
I don't know. We done?
No, hold on, I need to show this combo really quick.
Alright, we have a combo.
Real
that-
quick, one more question.
What?
I know how you were saying how bad mermails are and whatnot. Why you still playing them?
Because I'm bad.
I thought they sucked.
Because every time I go to an event, everybody needs to borrow all my shit from my deck that I actually want to play, so I just keep playing them.
Which is Chainbird.
It's a vicious, just fucking Chainbird.
Yeah.
Vicious cycle.
Definitely Chainbird. Alright, so this actually happens so many times throughout the day. Since half the shit's searchable. What?
I'm waiting for it.
I'm going, chill. It just doesn't matter what's in my hand, I guess, but
Not really.
we'll just go with something normal.
Is that the actual sword art game?
Yeah, I had a whole deck, but I traded it.
It's not Gold White Wars.
Okay, so basically if you had like what? If you had like these two set, this is when you would do it. And the only thing that's not like searchable is the Call of the Haunted, so I mean every time I drew this play pretty much happened, as sad as that is. That's in your grave or
The
whatever.
Sam cheats.
Yeah, because I cheat.
It's a cheating.
So you would want to have like a Lind or something in here. It didn't really matter what, but a Lind was helpful. Okay, so like if this shit was in your graveyard or whatever, we'll just say it was. You draw, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter because I just drew it. I was going to show you, so fuck my life. So that's still in the deck. That we drew the salvage.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is out.
So anyway, you basically just do that shit.
9143.
No, I lied. God, it's too far back. Anyway, so at the beginning of your turn, you pitch that. You can pitch gun. It doesn't matter. So there you go, like that.
I'm down to skate one.
And then you would do your little thing. Send the Dragoons. Okay, and then search. We'll just say search Megalo. It doesn't. None of this matters. I just want to show you how hard you can plus. So search the Megalo.
Don't forget controller.
Yeah. I know. But like, you're not. The reason you're not going to send title is because of the Call of the Haunted. So, because you wanna send this right back to your hand again. So anyway. So now you get to choose, like, whatever. I just brought this back with the fish work, but this does not matter. This is irrelevant as to whatever this was. So, go ahead and make the Duloran. And now you're going to play both of these. And so with that, you're going to grab Dragoons.
They're on red.
With that, you're going to grab... where's he at?
There you go. Traded them all
Mistius.
for one.
And then basically you're going to do Lauren and send back everything, and they don't die since they go back at the same time. So your hand just gets fucking massive. You have the Taste and Dragoons like reset in your hand, plus everything else. And he's at he's pretty much always at like 35 plus, so in that case he'd be like 4,500. It's insane. I won 3 games like straight off of that combo alone, like nothing else. Like I did that second or third turn. The one time I returned oh god, dude, I returned like 6 or 7 cards one time. It was stupid, and the dude just scooped. I'm not even sure if he had a back row, but like he just scooped. So clearly he had nothing. And anyway, you net so much advantage and so many like you get so many plays back because like the call and the sphere are both back. So that was the whole point. Like the whole reason I didn't want to run this. I was like trolling, but it ended up working. So you have any other question? Or anything?
Yeah.
What's your question, John Fitch?
Why no Fishborg launcher?
Why did you get kicked out of Zodiac Duelist?
I called out Robbie Cole.
What'd you say?
I'm not saying it.
Then
Why?
Because you made friends with Robbie Cole again.
Are you friends with Robbie Cole?
Yeah, we're
They're
friends
tight.
again.
You guys
I
get
see.
together on the weekends?
Dude, we hung out like that whole regionals.
And if anyone was wondering, he called him a fat ass. So.
No.
Call him a fat fuck.
All right, there it is. Sam Bogner,
right,
thank
thanks.
you.
See ya.
John Fitch, thank you. Dylan, Mini Boshin. And that's that.